Hi, and welcome to episode 61 of Two Crafty Stitches. I'm Sandy, also known as Knits and Bits.
And I'm Kelly, also known as Pearly Girl 75.
So this is our second episode back. It is March 29th, 2020. I almost said 2019 there.
And it's only been 2 weeks since our last episode.
What? And I feel like I've surprisingly have done a lot.
I have not.
So, hey. We did not discuss what order we're doing things in because I can never remember.
Do we ever discuss that? No.
Last time we kind of did, and it was like, oh, we'll just wing it.
And then we forgot. So, yeah, I don't know.
So new things, I have nothing.
I also have nothing new. What's really funny is we're recording today, and I was looking at my, I get from the post office the email where it tells you what's coming in your mail. Like, do you get that? Okay, so I get the email that's like, here's what's coming in your mail. And I have a package coming tomorrow, and I suspect that it is my next club shipment from Knitterly Things with my March.
March, okay.
Yeah, with my March yarn. So I do not have anything new today, but I might tomorrow.
Yeah, because my Paradise Fiber should be coming here in the next week and a half. But it hasn't been shipped out. It's for April. So we'll see what that is. Guess moving along.
Yeah.
Let's do finished objects.
Okay, because all I have today are finished objects.
Okay, so you do your finished objects and then
I'll just be quiet.
Then I'll just talk for the rest of the time.
Because that's going to happen. Okay, so I have some spinning that I finished that I don't remember when I finished it. It was a little while ago. But it is
2 weeks.
No, I finished it before then, but I finished spinning it and all that, but in the last 2 weeks, I actually soaked it and set the twist and stuff. So
Okay.
I haven't done any spinning this week at all. I said I was going to spin yesterday. I didn't. Anyway, so this is some Dandelions and Daisies Fiber Arts, and it is merino in the colorway Light at the End of the Tunnel, 4 ounces of combed top. I don't know if you can see that. Hello. Maybe
it's
not.
A little blurry on my end, so.
Yeah, and it's really tiny print too. But anyway, yeah. Dandelions and Daisies. I follow her on Facebook, and that's how I've gotten a lot of stuff from her, because she'll post on Facebook, I have 7 braids of blah, blah, blah. And then I'll be like, I want one. So anyway, this is it. It is, and I wrote this down too. Look at me being prepared. 274 yards.
Nice. Is that 2-ply?
It's a 3-ply.
3-ply? Wow.
Yeah.
Did you chain?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, to keep the colors together. It's a little bit brighter in person, although it's not really right now because it's getting a little darker in here, but whatever. So then the socks I was working on last time, I finished those, and those are the Sweetheart Remix is the colorway of, and it's the February Knitterly Things Remix Club stuff. So here they are.
Nice.
Yes.
And your Purlist Monkeys.
Yes, my Purlist Monkeys. And this time, like I said, I was doing with the little coordinating one. I just did the heel, the toes and the heels.
They're both the same.
It was a long week last week, but look at how much they match up.
It's amazing.
I know. Now, I can't guarantee that all of my socks like that this year will match up, but we're 2 for 2 so far. And then this week, somehow I got in my head that I needed to make all new dishcloths because I needed to work on something, and I didn't want to start another pair of socks because I have yarn coming. And I was thinking about starting either the fade shawl or something, but then I ended up sitting in front of my computer all week and doing work stuff. So I didn't feel like it was something, I needed something that I could sit at my computer and do kind of mindlessly. So I crocheted. I actually did the Tunisian crochet dishcloths, and I did I'll show you.
That would be good.
I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of expecting you to laugh like the Count.
Yeah, no.
Say 5 dishcloths.
Like the Count.
Exactly. That's why I was waiting.
Yeah. So I made 5 dishcloths this week. That's what I did. I finished a sock and I made 5 dishcloths, and in the past 2 weeks, and I soaked some stuff I spun.
Nice.
And that's it.
I need to do some dishcloths or some pot holder type things. Besides, maybe finish the ones I started that I haven't touched. So, but the things that I did get finished, I finished up applying I can't remember if I had one of these done, but last time, but I have both of them done. It is the Mountain Fiber or Mountain Colors, the Targhee and Firestorm.
Mm-hmm.
And it's 3-ply. Both of these are 4 ounces. So this one is 313 yards. And then this one is 387 yards.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it's focusing. So, and those have both been soaked, and they're a lot softer than what I thought it was going to be originally.
Oh, good.
So it opened up a lot.
Yeah.
But my goal is to make socks and, I don't know, matching something with my socks.
Hat.
Yeah, hat, cowl.
Mittens.
Yeah, some like fingerless glove type things or something.
You should make socks and then matching fingerless gloves and then
wear them at the same time.
Wear them all at the same time.
So I thought I was going to play yarn chicken with my sweater.
Mm-hmm.
Not going to lie. It's the flak sweater. And I actually found one of this. It's the Buttercream Luxe Craft Mohair Brush. I think I got it on sale at, why is it not like focusing? Whatever. At like Joann's a while ago.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey, it's surprisingly soft and not super mohairy. So I finished my sweater and it fits and it's
Yay.
thick. It has the garter stitch panel here. It's a little warm upstairs, otherwise I would have been wearing it. It was chilly this morning in my house. It was 60 degrees, so I turned off the heater. So I turned on the fireplace downstairs. And the fireplace doesn't really warm downstairs very well, but it warms upstairs because right where my stairs is, it's where it all goes. So it's a little toasty here. But
where I am, it is currently 92 degrees.
We're supposed to get a high of 67 today.
And the feels like is 97.
I don't know what it feels like. So my yarn chicken that I thought was going to happen is this much left.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. You cut it so close there.
I did. I'm like, oh. So I was, so last time I was doing the sleeves and I still had the bottom to do, like probably about that much left. And I wanted to make sure I would have enough to, go at least to my butt area. So that's why I did the sleeves first. So when I wound it up, I actually had 3 balls because in one of the balls there was a knot, so I just pulled it aside. So I finished the small one first, and then I have no idea how much yardage I have left or what I'm going to do with this. So
you can make yourself a matching hat and some mittens.
I really could.
Make
so
a
that's
cow.
my completely finished object. And Klaus just got up from underneath me. So he's opening up the window a little bit that I just closed because the lighting gets a little wonky in here. So we'll see how it goes.
Well, Lucy is on the couch with John behind me on the love seat watching Disney Plus. So, but you can't see them because of my backdrop.
Yes.
For work. I know, it's for work. Otherwise, it would just be like, whatever, look at my bright green walls. I know, and remember 2 weeks ago when I was like, oh, next time I'll be in my guest room where I normally record from, but I had to set up a workstation somewhere, so.
And I'm not going to sit on the futon all day?
Huh?
You didn't want to sit on the futon all day?
No. Well, also because then I can plug my computer directly into the internet, so it's a little better. And also that way, I'd rather be downstairs all day than upstairs all day, because if I'm thirsty and I need water, I don't have to like run downstairs and have the dog chase me and run upstairs and do all that all day. So, yep.
I feel you.
I need a snack. The kitchen's right back there. So yeah. But I didn't feel like dismantling all of this to bring it upstairs to record, so.
No, that's crazy.
Maybe, I know at least through April 15th I'll be like this, but possibly through the end of May. So we'll see.
Maybe.
Yep.
So I have a half-finished object.
Okay.
So my Shetland wool that I showed last time from Paradise Fibers, I wasn't going to spin it right away. I was going to work on the October 2019 stuff. But I'm like, it's right here. So I spun up the blue.
You've been spinning a lot.
I know. And so I started this Friday night.
Yeah.
And so it's about 2 ounces. And let me see. Oh, the blue is what I did this morning. Okay. I finished spinning it and plied it. These have not been washed. I have 177 yards. And then the yellow is 155. And my washer just finished. I'll unload that later. And so now I just started on the green, and I really don't have much done. I have this much left.
Okay.
So that's the green, red, and then the white. I lied. I do have a new thing.
I saw, piggybacking on your Paradise Fibers thing, I thought I saw in Instagram there was someone who I follow who was spinning it, but they had like, I guess 4 ounces of the purple color.
You can order that separately.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't.
It's for my Paradise Fibers, blah, 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 4 ounces of the purple. And I was like, I don't remember Sandy having purple, let alone 4 ounces of any one color. So.
I think that the white is 4 ounces.
Oh, okay.
Oh, hold on. Let me pull it out of my fancy.
Well, I mean, you don't have to.
Bag. Well, now I'm curious. So I have 10 ounces of 2 ounces of 5 shades. Oh, hold on, wait. 10 ounces of the new Shetland color. So I guess 2, 4, 6, 8. Oh, I guess it's only 2 ounces. I thought that this looked bigger though. Because here's the red, and then here's the white. Maybe it's just not as compacted then.
Yeah, maybe because it hasn't been dyed.
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know either.
I guess I could go back there and weigh it.
Yeah.
I got a replacement scale. But so even though Joann's is technically closed, some of them are doing the curbside pickup, and some of them are also doing this thing, and it's how to make a face mask to do.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm like, okay, let me go and get that, and maybe I can do that coming up here. And so this is a fabric they gave me.
Oh, yeah, because I heard they were giving out fabric.
Yeah.
For it, too.
So fabric and then interfacing. And I didn't realize there was interfacing because I gave you my iron before I left.
Yes.
So I have nothing to do the interfacing with.
Oh, well, now you need to get an iron.
I know. They ran out of elastic, so I have a handful of ribbon
Okay.
to tie it. I don't
Yeah.
know. And then
That's a really wide ribbon.
I know it's like an inch wide.
Yeah, maybe you might need to fold it in half and stitch it down or something. I don't
Maybe.
know. That's a really
I don't
wide
know.
ribbon.
And they gave me a whole spool of yarn.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Or not yarn. Oh,
I know. Thread.
You know what I'm thinking. So that's like my new item. And then I also got this in the mail. I'm afraid to open it. It's for my alpaca. They said, watch out, it might explode on you. So when I wash my fleece, okay, good. Okay, this is a lot bigger than what I thought. So this way I can hang it up outside.
Oh, okay.
And it has zippers, so the birds can't pull my fleece out. And I can get the nice air thing going. Oh, so,
yep.
Yeah, that went a lot quicker than my car one. So, yeah. So things that I'm working on. So you're not working on anything?
I'm not, because I'm still thinking, like I said, I'm expecting yarn probably to come in tomorrow for my next pair of socks. And I just haven't really, I don't know. I just haven't really thought of, I have a lot of ideas. I just haven't figured out what I want to do.
What about spinning?
I haven't done any spinning either. So.
Well, I started a hat because, it's spring, so you definitely need a hat.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
like an Easter bonnet, but
not you. So it's a free pattern. I actually, so I don't normally get a chance to watch a lot of podcasts, but
I barely can keep up with my television programs, and I'm still behind on stuff. So.
Yeah, I'm behind on it.
Yeah.
Well, I caught one of the Fat Squirrels ones. I don't know if it's like how old it was, but she had finished the Midas hat, and it's a free pattern. And so I'm like, and when I saw that, I'm like, I have the perfect yarn that I want to make with that. That is deep, deep from my stash.
Yeah.
So, do you remember Lime and Violet?
Yes.
That is how old this is. It is my suicidal koi that has been sitting there.
Oh my goodness, yes.
I know.
I used one of my Lime and Violet yarns like last year, I think. Earlier this school year, I was working on, I made a little shawl out of one of them.
So I'm making a hat.
Yeah.
So it's going to be like a double brim. So this is going to like fold over. So it'll be nice on the ears. And it's semi-slouchy. Well, it's not slouchy, but I'll probably just do semi-slouchy.
Yeah.
It looks a little slouchy. But I just really liked it because hers wasn't like super slouchy. Like the worm hat. That was like crazy slouchy on me.
Yeah.
I just can't.
Or like if you ever made a sock head hat with if you make it and you follow the whole directions for it and it's like really long.
You mean like my sock head cow that comes up here?
Yeah.
That can be a hat. Maybe next time I'll remember to bring it out of my car. But yeah, because I was thinking about it. I'm like, I think that would be like a cute little variegation. And it looks a lot different than what I thought it was going to. Pardon?
I said it's knitting up very nicely.
I know, but I thought that it was going to be a lot more contrast, and I'm glad it's not. So I just started, obviously, but hopefully I'll get it done soon.
Yeah.
And then, so that's my mindless knitting project. And then I pulled 2 projects out that I started in Florida. So middle of this year that I put aside, and I don't remember where I'm at on it. One's in this awesome Christmas pouch. I think you gave it to me.
I don't think so. Maybe, I don't know.
I have no idea where I got it.
I don't know.
Maybe I bought it at Walmart.
I don't think it was from me.
So this was, oh good, there's a pattern in here.
Now, did you make notes on your pattern though?
What is this supposed to be? The Athena tunic.
Okay.
So, I haven't actually opened it. Okay, so I'm still like kind of in the beginning part. So I think I can re-pick it up.
Yeah.
So, oh, Jesus, all like tied up here. I don't like it. Yeah, so it has little cables on the side. You guys can see that?
Yes.
Then it comes up. I might add some sleeves to it, I don't know. And it's been sitting here so long that the glue
came off. The adhesive wore off.
So it is a Lion Brand jeans.
Okay.
Vintage color. I don't know. I just saw it and it's actually like really, really soft. What? I don't even know what it is. I don't know. But I'm thinking about picking that back up.
Mm-hmm.
And that one should be the easier one of the two. So do you remember a while ago, not super long ago, I started a cardigan out of Touch of Alpaca. It was like a purple color, which sometimes when I took pictures of it, it was kind of like grayish pink.
Maybe. I thought you were going to talk about like your crochet cardigan that you never finished.
No, that's in the thing.
That I actually finished mine.
So I'm a little embarrassed about this because I'm losing stitch markers like crazy here. Okay, I don't even remember which pattern it was. Oh, it was one of the ones that I bought that was in my book and I photocopied, so I guess the whole thing. It's the Herney cardigan. Renee. There we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know. It was in the Knit Picks book, I believe. Hold on, here's another page. And this just got all thrown in together when I was moving. Okay. And I was pretty, oh, I forgot about this. I just got a text message from a Tampa number for a McNatt's Cleaners update for dry cleaning. I don't know.
Did you use McNatt's dry cleaners?
I don't know. Maybe once. Okay, that's another piece of paper. Okay.
They're probably having like contactless delivery or something. I don't know. Which would be kind of hard as a dry cleaner. Well, I guess you have to sit in your car and pass your ticket out the window. This side, though.
So it says that they're open. Please get your clothes clean and sanitary soon. Open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday.
Okay.
Saturday. So get your clothes clean and sanitary.
Soon.
Soon. So this is going to be a little, hold on. Okay, you're going to have to talk a minute because otherwise I'm going to clothesline myself and like die trying to show you this.
Oh, well, so when I was this has nothing to do with knitting because I don't have any knitting that I'm working on right now. But we ordered takeout the other night.
Uh-huh.
It's a totally different direction here. So with what's going on in the world and everything, and you know, in Florida at least, all of our dining rooms of restaurants are closed and everything is either takeout or delivery. So all the restaurants are trying to adjust to figure out what they're going to do to continue having business. And some of the restaurants even are like selling groceries. So like you can order your food and then you can pick up because they can get food from, because like the grocery stores right now, we're just starting to get things back in them. It has been ridiculous. And so like I went to the grocery store the other day and I was like, there's milk in here. Like, what? Eggs? They have eggs,
Oh, we just started not having eggs.
Yeah. So anyway, but like some of the restaurants around here, because they have their own little food distribution companies they can order from in bulk or whatever, they have been ordering things and then reselling it, so you can either just order like groceries or you can order your dinner and then be like, hey, give me half a dozen eggs, a thing of ground beef, like a pound of ground beef and some toilet paper. Like you can do that. And so anyway, but I went to Four Rivers because they had like a big meal deal where it was like, you got 4 meats, like 4 of their cooked meats. You picked, 4 different meats. You got like 4 either cornbreads or biscuits, and you got like 2 big sides. So and we went ahead.
Four Rivers is a barbecue place for those who don't know.
Yeah. And so we ordered that. So I drove up and they have like their little parking spots because they're kind of like it. They don't really have drive-through and they don't really have delivery unless they go through another service. But even like when I looked in DoorDash, they're not on there. So I think they're doing a lot of their stuff just takeout. And so they had like parking spots numbered and I pulled in the parking spot and then the person comes up to your car, but they come on your passenger side. So they're not as close to you because, here we are on this whole, yes. So
what if you have a passenger?
I don't know, but here we're on this whole like safer at home thing where you can keep non-essential businesses running as long as you're able to conduct your business from 6 feet away, but also like restaurants are allowed to, keep doing takeout and delivery and whatever. Anyway, so I'm in the SUV, which is bigger than my little red car. And and I put my window down and the woman's like, did you place an order or do you need to order something? I said, oh, I already placed an order. And I told her my name and everything. And she was like, okay, I'll be back. She came back with the food, which she's passing to me through my passenger side window. And I'm like, it was like the most awkward thing ever to try. And I was like, wait, let me reach over and grab it. And then, so she's like sticking it, she's trying to help by putting it through. And she puts like this bag that has, like containers of, they're like little, aluminum foil containers, but it's in a brown paper bag that she sets down on my leather seats of my car, which I'm immediately like grabbing and sticking like on the floor at least because there's like floor mat down there. So I'm sitting down there on the floor mat or whatever. Thank goodness it didn't get like grease or whatever all over because it wasn't like that greasy. Yeah. But when I took the things out of the package, I could feel it on the bottom. It hadn't gone through the bag yet, but oh my goodness. Like I have our vehicle, it's like a year and a half old and we've got like light colored leather seats. And I was just like, no. So yeah. Anyway, that's my story.
So.
And our food was really good. And we had 2 dinners out of it. And then we've eaten all the sides. We got bread pudding for one of our sides. So we had that for breakfast this morning instead of with our dinner. Mm-hmm. And so we had dinner Friday night, we had dinner last night, and then tonight we just have like what's left of the meat, and we're just gonna have it with salad.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's good. So I used that little stitch marker holder, which would have been awesome if it was a little longer because this is a lot bigger. But I mean, since I have you here, I'm going to get your opinion on this monstrosity.
Okay.
If I can get enough stitches so I can put it on and have it not look super crazy. So this has like cables everywhere.
Yes.
Pockets and it's like a worsted weight yarn or something. I don't know. I have this much left.
Okay.
I think that's
how much sweater do you have left to make though?
Hold on, wait. Because I might end up ripping this entire thing out. Mm-hmm. That's how depressed I am about it. Okay, it looks like this is what's going to have to work. Okay. Let's see how many stitches I drop.
Okay, well, you got sleeves.
Yeah, I have sleeves. I already did the sleeves. Okay. This is like super awkward. Trying to put
you remember this sweater now.
Yes, I've been working on it for like ages and then I put it down.
Yeah.
And so it has like cables that go up the sleeves.
Mm-hmm.
feel like I'm wearing a cape. And so when I put this on last time, oh, hold on, wait, something happened here. What's going on?
No, this is really entertaining though to watch.
I don't know what's going on here. Okay, there we go. There we go.
Okay.
Okay, well,
I mean, I think you should just keep it like it is.
okay, so when I put it on before, it was like up here and it was like sticking up here. And now it's not doing that. So I don't know. Okay. Maybe I just need to keep on going. It was looking really weird. Pretty sure it was this one.
I think you should wear it that way though. You should just keep it like that. Just like bind off the stitches.
Well, I might need to do something with this part because
Big safety pin.
there you go.
Make a fashion statement.
And I need to do something with the pockets. They need to be sewed closed.
It's very shabby chic right now.
Anyway. Okay. Well, I guess I'll just keep on going because it was. I
Do
don't
you
know.
think you have enough yarn to finish it though, is the question. You said you have that.
I think so. I only have like here and then like I already have the button band, so it's just here up.
Okay.
Like, here up is not going to be this much yarn.
Okay.
So then I can make a hat and matching gloves.
Yes. Or slippers or something.
Yes.
Slipper socks.
I'm really confused now because I remember it being like here and like having so many stitches.
I don't know.
Oh, I just threw the yarn on Klaus.
Yep. I gave Lucy a bath today. That was a fun adventure.
I can imagine. Kind of like my adventure here with the cardigan.
Yes. Well, because I don't normally bathe Lucy. That sounds really wrong, but like I take her to get groomed and they bathe her there because it's just easier. So yeah. And I gave her a bath today because I was like, you need a bath.
You know you can do like the mobile groomers. Those are still going.
Well, I mean, the Royal Pets is still going too.
Yeah, but then you'd have to.
I don't know. I think their grooming is still going. You don't go. I think that I know a lot of the places around here, like at least the vets, like you sit in your car and they come out and get your dog and take your dog in for you. And if you're at a vet appointment, then they call you on the phone and discuss everything with you and then bring your dog back to you.
Oh.
And I think they might be doing that. I don't know. I haven't checked into it to see if that's what they're doing for grooming.
That was a lot of noise, sorry.
Like if they'll pick your dog up from your car and take your dog, I don't know, maybe they'll take your dog from your passenger side and it'll be all awkward and you'll have another.
I don't think that's how it is. So, okay, when I went to go pick up the Joann's things, they said, you know, keep your 6-foot distance.
Yeah. Well, no, but I'm just saying though that some of my friends who have gone to the vet recently, that the vet tech comes to your car, gets your dog from your car, takes your dog inside, and then they call you when the vet is with your dog.
Oh, no, but you're talking about the awkward.
No, for grooming.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. Like, people, like, I don't know, it's hit or miss here on if they're, like, very far apart, but, like, Joann's, all those people that morning, they, like, all grouped together. I'm like, I see the basket. There's enough for all of us. No need to rush the poor lady. So, yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. We're under an order that if it's like that type of thing, they basically are like, if you can't do your business without staying 6 feet apart, then you need your business closed. So like all the hair salons.
Essential businesses are open.
Huh?
Oh, ours is only essential business open.
Yeah. See, ours is essential businesses are open, but non-essential businesses can stay open as long as you can stay 6 feet away and conduct your business and be 6 feet away from either colleagues or customers.
Yeah.
So like the hair salon's closed, obviously, because you can't stay 6 feet away. I mean, you could if you did that thing where you put like your scissors or clippers on the end of a broom handle, like, I guess. Have you seen the video with the people doing that?
No, what?
Yes. There's like in another country, and they were like doing people's hair, but they had like all their tools and equipment, like they were, you know, like not using scissors and stuff, but like using like the little, you know, shaving things or whatever, and they had them on the end of brooms, and they were, and you know, blowing people's hair out, but using like 2 broom handles. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
I need to go and get something done. I don't know. So I'm
I do
ready
too,
to
but I
go
can't
out.
because
Oh
it's
yeah,
all
ours are
closed.
closed.
Yeah.
So I didn't realize this
Hmm.
until like a day or so ago. These are my bangs.
Well, I mean, you could cut your own bangs, but there's like, you know, should I cut my bangs? I don't know.
I don't know, because I mean it's almost the length of my regular hair. I could just cut it all here, not have any bangs to worry about.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm not really worried about the hair cutting. It's the color for me that's already bothering me. Because like I was already due for a haircut in color like 3 weeks ago and didn't do it because I was busy.
Yeah. So your TV shows, what have you caught up on?
Oh, well, right before we started this call, I finally got through the season finale of This Is Us. So when you were like, I'm ready to go, I was like, okay, I have to pick. Yeah, it was.
Oh,
Yeah.
watched that yet.
It was like the last 2 or 3 minutes, and I was just like, all right, I have to go fix my face and wipe the tears away. And then was it earlier today or yesterday? I caught up on the season finale of A Million Little Things. And I have 1 episode. I think I'm 1 episode behind now on The Magicians, because I have not watched the most recent episode. And then I'm caught up on like the other shows I watch, which are like Superstore and Brooklyn Nine-Nine. I'm caught up on those, but I'm not caught up on Doctor Who yet. I have not watched it yet.
That's the one thing I am caught up on.
Yeah.
So.
And then I also have not started this season of Westworld yet either.
Neither have I. I'm like a season behind, I think, or something.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm just like 2. I think as of tonight, I'm like 3 episodes behind. So.
What was I just watching? Oh, I started watching the Netflix. Well, I don't know if it's on from Netflix. I don't know. It's on Netflix. Lucifer.
What was that?
Lucifer.
Oh, okay. I think it was on another channel first, and then they brought it over to Netflix and did a season or 2. I don't know.
Possibly.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Everyone I see on Facebook is apparently watching Tiger King on Netflix.
Oh, I've seen
but I have
that.
not watched it yet.
I have not either.
But apparently it takes place like in Tampa and the big cat rescue and all that stuff. So
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will have to watch it because I've never gone to the big cat rescue.
Yeah.
So when I come back to Tampa, that's one thing we have to do.
Okay.
Big cat rescue.
Yes.
Yes.
I told you, one of my friend from high school, her husband took photographs for the big cat rescue a few years ago when she came to visit.
Yes.
They were here because he's like a photographer, and that's what they had been hired to come in and take pictures. Oh, so the book I was reading last time,
Yes.
The Grace Year, I got about a quarter of the way through it, and I was like, I am not enjoying this book, so I'm not going to waste my time, and so I stopped reading it. I returned it to the e-library, whatever, because I borrowed it from the library. Huh?
What was that one about?
It was kind of like it was one of those that was like, if you enjoy The Handmaid's Tale, you'll enjoy this book. And it was like a young adult, I think it was supposed to be young adult fiction, I'm not sure, but it was the girls that when they became of a certain age, they were all sent out to the wilderness basically to get rid of their magic. So yeah, I think I made it through about a quarter of the way through, and I was like, I'm not even enjoying reading this. It's,
Yeah, I remember
sometimes
that.
that happens.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
But
especially, and then I was like, I have like 10 days left till it's due, and I was like, I was like forcing myself to sit down, and I was like, nope, not gonna do it.
Let's see if I So I am listening to 2 books.
Mhm.
Please don't start playing it. Okay, so one's on my phone. It's in the Witcher series.
Okay.
Didn't we talk about this last time?
I think we did, maybe.
Okay. Yeah, so it's Blood of the Elves. I'm on book 4. I don't know if that's actually book 4 because it said like, goes in this order, but sometimes that includes the prequel books, which I just read beforehand, and because I'm that person apparently. And then Gods of America, which I know you and I were talking about that.
American Gods?
American Gods, that's what it is.
Gods.
Gods of America, American Gods.
Yeah.
Same thing. I have no idea how far I'm in on that, but
yeah,
I'm liking it. So, I was going to get some hand carders from my local yarn store because last I heard they were doing curbside pickup.
Mm-hmm.
But when I called them yesterday, they're only shipping out. I'm like, but you wouldn't be able to ship till next week. And I'm like 10 miles away from you. So I'm holding out because I looked at my Paradise Fiber points. Because if you buy stuff from Paradise Fiber, wow, it seems like I'm just like pushing them.
I know. I mean, I bought 2 spinning wheels from them, so
So you get.
We're fans of Paradise Fibers.
Yeah. So, I mean, I bet you have a lot more points than me, unless you use your second spinning wheel.
2 spinning wheels, yeah. Well, I used points for my first spinning wheel on my second spinning wheel.
Yeah.
But still.
So I have enough to get a $50 gift certificate.
Okay.
So that would pay for more than half of my hand carders. So I have not pulled the trigger yet, but I think that's what I'm
now.
going to
And these were the Ashford ones, right?
Well,
or no?
Ashford was what they had at my local yarn store. They have a lot more here. But the Ashford is like $69.
Okay.
I can get shocked or whatever.
Yeah, I was just wondering because I think I had sent you a thing because I'd gotten an email or saw something online from Paradise Fibers talking about how if you needed to order Ashford anything, you had to order it by a certain time because they were no longer shipping or not no longer for,
Yeah, because they were closing their production over there. But they were also getting a lot of stuff to stock their shelves.
Right.
In the upcoming months. So I don't know. And then my email from them, because I feel like I'm getting an email from them every day now. They're having a wool special. It's undyed, which you wouldn't like.
Right.
Unless you go and dye it, which you can do with highlighters. Because they sent a kit one month about how to dye with highlighters.
Oh.
Did I share that with you?
Maybe. I don't know.
It was in like the little bag.
I think so. But anyway.
So it's like 1 dye or 1 pound of some wool for $15. So it's not bad.
No, that's not.
So yeah. Oh, and
now I'm like wondering how many points I have anyway. Just
a lot more than me, I'm sure.
Well, remember, I'm used a bunch of mine though.
I know, but you still bought another spinning wheel.
I know.
Yeah, so a few months ago, one of my coworkers, he sent me like an out of the blue present. I don't think I even told you this. I should have grabbed it. It's over there. But it's one of the coloring books.
Okay.
And it's cats.
Okay.
Because it's inappropriate, so it's like, well, cats are inappropriate already most of the time. And it's all of their like butts and their postures while they are showing their butts.
I actually have less points than you do because I have enough points to get like a $20 gift card.
Ah, well, you did use a lot of it.
Yeah. So you got a inappropriate coloring book?
Yes, with cat butts.
So I bought a new printer because me and printers, we're not the best of friends.
Abrams won't stop licking his paws.
Like, how many printers have I had over the past like decade? I don't
Oh,
even know. A lot.
Yeah.
So anyway, so this time though I went LaserJet monochrome, black and white printing toner, tired of paying like $50 or whatever for little teeny ink things. Anyway, and then I have like ink coming in from Amazon and I got like 2 toners for like $20. Anyway, so I found this coloring page that I'm going to color this week while I'm like sitting around during my downtime, not sitting around, but during my downtime waiting for students to be like, I need help. So I found this coloring page online for free, and so I printed it, and I will show it to you. And it is little germs.
That
is from Spot Girl Design, and you can go, and she has a few different pages. She has things that you can like pay for, but she has a few that are free downloads, and that's one of the free downloads. It's her little happy germs coloring page. And actually, my coworker, I had sent a link to her, and this is when I was waiting for my printer, and she was like, oh, and we were on a Zoom call because we spent a lot of time on Zoom this past week trying to learn everything for work. And we were on a Zoom meeting call, whatever, and I sent her the link, and she was like, do, and all of a sudden she like gets up for a second, and she comes back, and she's printed it, and she's like, oh, okay, and she pulls out her markers and starts coloring it. And then like the next day, she's like, look what I finished.
That's funny.
Yeah.
So my neighborhood is doing things in the windows for every week, and I don't know what this week is. Last week was Cardinals. And
is it the Bears? Weren't you saying something about the Bears?
Well, the bear was something in conjunction. It was because I guess one elementary school teacher read the Going on a Bear Hunt book and put it out there for like on YouTube so everybody can listen to it. And so our neighborhood put like bears around their house, either stuffed bears or pictures of bears, so that way kids can go on a bear hunt.
Yeah, there was there's a neighborhood in one of my friends who's on Facebook posted her neighborhood did a little bear hunt.
Yeah, that was like a big thing. And then why is this like not? It was like right up front. Now this is gonna like, yeah, so I don't know what it is this time. Because it was Cardinals, because our mascot is a Cardinal, so I have Cardinals up. And I think in like a week or two it's Easter. And there's
maybe you'll do like Easter eggs in the window or something.
Yeah, it is. So I already printed out like Easter eggs to color and some blank ones, and they're the 8.5 by 11s.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look to see because I probably should have put something up in the window yesterday. Starts on Saturdays, but oh well.
Yeah.
I was busy doing some yard work and grocery shopping at 4 different stores to get what I needed. And I got most of it.
Yeah. Well, I did Instacart this week.
Well, I did the grocery pickup with Walmart, but still there's like no cleaning supplies.
Yeah, I was going to say, I did Instacart and I got Aldi and I got Sam's Club, and then I guess there were no like salads, which I had put on my list. Like salads were out at those locations. So then when I went to pick up the dinner on Friday, on my way home from there, I ran into Publix, and I was like, I was trying not to go to the grocery stores that are all crazy and whatever, but Publix had like a huge display of salads.
Yeah, like Walmart didn't have any eggs. Aldi had eggs. And I was limited to like 2 cans of tomato sauce at Walmart.
Yeah. They have it at our Publix. They have like over in the vegetables, it's like limit 2 cans of vegetables. So it's not like 2 cans of green beans and 2 cans of corn. It is like 1 can of, just 2 cans in general. So you could get like 1 can of green beans and 1 can of corn.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know. I think Kansas still has a hot minute to work things out. So
yeah.
I have noticed, so I moved into a more like suburban type rural-ish neighborhood. So we're rural adjacent. I can look out my window over here, and across the street behind the house in my cul-de-sac, I can see cows and horses and hear them when the window's open. But, the neighbors are all super nice, but some of them mow their yards like twice a week or more.
Oh. Well, maybe they're all bored and they need something to do.
No, I think this is a normal thing for them. So, and I'm like, so this week it's like, okay, I guess we're going to mow our lawn for the first time since October or November. So mowed the front and the back.
All your neighbors are like, we haven't seen the new people who mow their lawn once.
No, I mowed the front yard once last year.
They're like, do they mow lawns in Florida?
One of the neighbors down the street, he came over and he's like, see, you have yourself a push mower there. Upgrade for this neighborhood. I'm like, what? He's like, everybody has riding lawn mowers. Like, oh, okay. Yeah. Hey, my push mower still started after the winter, so.
Yes.
Yeah. I haven't really watched too much TV lately. Haven't seen anything new because everything's closed.
Yeah.
Oh, when I was at Aldi, and I didn't bring it up here because I haven't opened it, but they had a little paper bag about that big, and it was, I guess, like bulbs to plant.
Okay.
In May to April, so that way in July, August time, you get these flowers that bloom to bring bees and butterflies around.
Oh, nice.
So, yeah, so I got that. I don't know if I guess I'll put them in the ground because they'll come up every year, I guess. I am the worst with plants. So, yeah.
Oh, I was going to say, you were saying that you now have Disney Plus, so you can watch Frozen 2.
I guess I can. I have not actually
it is available.
Gone.
And then next week they are making, I think, well, the end of this week, they had a movie that was going out to, there was a Pixar movie that was going out to theaters, and it was only in theaters for like 2 weeks before all the movie theaters shut down.
Onward?
So, yeah, so that's coming to Disney Plus, I think, at the end of this week. I think it's like this Friday maybe is when it comes on, but.
Yeah, they were, like, all the websites I was going to, and I don't really, like, search much for Disney, but that was, like, their ad.
Yeah.
Like, they are really pushing this.
Yeah.
So, that was
Well, and then there's, like, movie theater companies that are making their movies that obviously, were only in the theaters for a few weeks. They're making it available so you can rent them at home now. I don't know if you've looked into that. I just was curious and looked into it, and some of them it's like $20 to rent them. And I was like, well, I guess that's like 2 people watching a movie, like for $10 a piece. I don't know, but
yeah, that's I don't know.
That's a bit steep, I think, for people to rent a movie to watch it like one time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Without the full movie theater experience.
Right. Yeah.
The movie theater popcorn.
But yeah, we oh, well, I'll tell you, because you know what I was doing yesterday, because I have my Straz Center season tickets. I'm wearing my Mean Girls shirt because I got to see that in February. But we were supposed to have Miss Saigon yesterday afternoon. And which was, of course, like at the beginning when they announced the seasons for this season, I was like, I hope we get Mean Girls, Aladdin, and Miss Saigon. Like, those are the 3 shows I wanted. And so, and we did. We got all 3 of them, except that the Miss Saigon tour had to cancel prematurely. And so I got my email yesterday that was like, contact us this way for a refund, or we'll put your tickets, ticket price towards credit for future shows and whatever, and that type of stuff. But anyway, so since I have seen Miss Saigon before. I saw it when it was in London, when I was on my little school trip in high school, and we went to France and to London, and we all were theater people anyway. We were like French students who were theater people. And they were like, let's go see a show in the West End. And so we went up and we said, what do you have 13 tickets available for? Because there were 13 of us, and that's how we saw Miss Saigon. Because they were like, well, we have this. And we're like, what is that? And so we saw it, and it was like right after the people had left London to transfer it over to Broadway. So we saw it with like the replacement cast, which that's fine too.
Mhm.
But anyway, so I was very excited to see it because I know they, several years ago, they had, for the 25th anniversary, they brought a big revival to London. They, you know, they didn't like update it because it's a show about like the Vietnam War, so you can't really update that. But I mean, like they changed some of the lyrics around and that type of stuff. And so they did it in London. And then when I was in New York a few years ago, it was about to come to Broadway. Like when I was walking around New York, there was like the theater where it was coming to had the big sign for it. And I was like, oh my gosh, it's Miss Saigon. Miss Saigon is coming. And of course, it's coming like next month when, after I'm not here. And so then, of course, then it started touring like I think 2 years ago. And I've wanted it to come ever since. So I was very sad that I did not get to see it. But of course, I understand the reason. But that doesn't mean that I don't, you know, I mean, I can still be sad about it. So yesterday at 2 o'clock, I had bought a little while ago, I had bought the DVD or the Blu-ray that was available of the 25th anniversary gala, you know, recording that they, you know, actually you can watch it on BroadwayHD.com and you can get like a week-long trial and you can see the whole production, but it's like the production they did in London. And they recorded it and then they sold videos of it. And so that's what I watched yesterday at 2 o'clock, which was the time that my tickets were for. And so I sat in my house watching it. And I had gone online when I was like, well, they had originally told us it was being postponed, it was going to be rescheduled, and it was before the tour announced it was canceled. And so just in case, I went online and I bought myself, you know, because I collect the magnets, so I ordered a magnet and a t-shirt that I would have bought at the show anyway, because I figure, well, I have seen it in real life, so therefore I can have a magnet for it. So I wore my shirt and watched it in my house. So yeah.
Yay.
We have our next show
of that, did you?
Did you not see my Instagram?
No, I haven't been on Instagram.
Yeah, it's on my Instagram. Anyway, there's pictures I put up there you have to flip through.
Oh.
Anyway, so our next show is not until like the end of May or at some point in May, and it is Summer, the Donna Summer musical, and I don't know what's going to happen with that one. And then we have a show in June, so we don't know. I know Disney just put out something that they're not accepting reservations or sales until June 1st because they're looking to be gone, you know, to be closed for at least that long. So, yeah, see, there I am on my couch in my shirt watching Miss Saigon.
Oh, there we go.
Yes. I mean, people can look at my Instagram and see it too, like, as opposed to seeing it through a video camera on a podcast.
Nice
Girly Girl 75 on Instagram, and you can see it for, you know. Yes.
Or you just saw it there.
I know.
You're welcome.
But see, then I wouldn't get like any likes if you just look at
this.
I
didn't even like it.
Great.
Apparently I did like it, but I just saw the first thing.
I did like it.
Yeah, I just saw that first one where,
yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, there were pictures to scroll.
I didn't swipe through it.
You could swipe through.
I think I was like in the middle of doing like yard work yesterday. I had a big hole. It's not big. It's like 8 inches or so.
Mm-hmm.
And it was probably about that deep. So nice ankle twister. I have no idea what was there before. And I'm like, I'll deal with that in the spring. So I got some potting soil and filled that crap in.
Yep.
And planted some grass seed.
I keep hearing the dog behind me, but she's not right there. I don't know.
Okay, I accidentally kicked Klaus because he's like right under me. And so he started his like growling, leave me alone, moaning. So sorry if you guys hear that. I was not hurting the dog. I like barely brushed his foot. So no, every time I move, he's like, whoa, still here.
Yeah. So are the dogs happy to have you home more?
Yes, because then they get to go outside more.
Yes. Well,
And
mine, suffers from the separation anxiety anyway, as it is. And I'm like, oh no, this is going to be bad when it's time for me to like go to work or whatever.
yep. Yeah, Whiskey's like that, but surprisingly, she's not even in the room right now. I have the two boys. But I'm not going to
Mine is not happy with me because of the bath today,
So she's leaving you alone.
probably. I keep hearing her. She must be, well, I think she's up still with John watching he's watching Tron on Disney Plus. Like not the remake, but the second movie that they came out with a few years ago, the sequel, I guess. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know if he's even watched the first one. I did not.
I don't know what it's about.
I don't either.
Yeah.
They're on like light up motorcycles. That's all I know.
Altered Carbon on Netflix.
Oh yeah, that's in my to watch list. Yes.
Did you watch the first season?
I haven't watched it at all.
Oh. So I did start the second season of it, so I'll just be quiet now.
Well, I haven't watched any of it.
I know, so I'm not going to say anything.
Yes. No, it's in my list of things I need to watch, but that list of things I need to watch is very long.
I feel you. I actually stopped like putting things in my, hey, you need to watch this, because
yeah, because I'm like, oh, I'm around the house a lot, I can watch it. But like I said, I was on the computer every day last week, and then now I have my little backdrop thing, so I can only see half of my television because of where it is. So, I mean, I don't know. I don't want to be like, oh, let me watch stuff, and then, hold on, I have to take a call.
Yeah, I don't have a TV in my office.
Yeah.
But I guess I can put it on my other computer if I want to. But I'm good.
I just need to figure out, well, I mean, I should be getting that yarn in, so I'll be able to work on some socks, but like something just to do. Yeah. I just haven't been in the mood to do anything. Like I've been like, oh, I'm going to spin some. And then I just like, oh, I got to pull it out.
Well, you can have your drop spindle right there with you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not even doing that.
I know.
I have my drop spindle like back there, both of them.
I made dishcloths. I have like two already made from a while ago. So now I have a week's worth of dishcloths made. We could use a different dishcloth every day. Huh?
Do you wash them every day?
What do you mean?
To like use
They're for like washing the dishes.
I know.
I wash dishes every day, multiple times a day.
But you don't switch out your dishcloths every day.
No, we wash them like we switch them out like every other day or something, and then we, wash them and stuff. But like now I have 7, so I have a different one for every day. I could even assign them and be like, this is the Monday dishcloth, This is the Tuesday dishcloth.
I just can't. So.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I have been doing my daily crossword puzzles though.
Now that you can print them out?
Well, I was doing them last week online on the websites.
How does that work?
It's not as fun.
No.
And the reason it's not as fun is, so I got into this habit this year at school because we had like free newspapers. So I would get the newspaper every day, and I would sit there and I would cut out the crossword puzzles, because like we would only get one we could each get our own newspaper, but we would just get one and share it because it was just, whatever. Because like I enjoy doing things like the like all the crossword puzzles and like the jumble crossword and that type of stuff. And my coworker enjoys doing like the Sudokus and the word searches. So we get one newspaper, we open it, we cut out the stuff. And I think that she's now going to be watching our podcast. So hi, Kat. Because I was like, yeah. So anyway, so I would cut out, and we would split, and you take these, I'll take these, or whatever. And so I sit there with my pencil And I would do the crossword during the morning. And sometimes if I didn't finish it, I'd do it some during lunch or whenever I had downtime or whatever. But as soon as I would finish one of the puzzles, because I'd get like 2 or 3 puzzles a day, like at least 2 puzzles a day. But on Fridays, there were like 5 crossword puzzles in the Friday newspaper. And I would take it and I'd finish it and I would do the victory crumple, where I would take the paper and crumple it up when I finished it. And so it's not, you can't do that when you're on the computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aren't you
Because
supposed
that's
to
like the satisfying.
that
When
the
you like,
next day?
what?
Aren't you supposed to check the answers the next day to make sure you got them right?
No. I mean, you could, but if you fill them all out and it all fits and everything's right, you know, it works
And I can
together.
make anything fit. It might not be right.
No, the exciting part is to take it and do the victory crumple. So yeah. So now I have a printer so I can actually print them out.
And then crumple them up.
If I want to, yes.
You can like hang them up somewhere. Yes.
Yeah, no.
I don't know.
So anyway, so I was doing them online. I do the LA Times and the New York Times crosswords, Monday through Friday. And then also like there was the Tampa Bay Times crossword would be in the paper sometimes, and on Friday they also would have the TV crossword and all the answers were like about television stuff. And that crossword just makes you feel really bad about yourself because you're answering it and you're like, I know way too much. Like these answers are coming too fast and I must watch too much TV because I know too many of these answers. Yep.
Yeah, I wouldn't have that issue because, well, I'm really bad about putting the connections together on who and what's going on.
Yeah.
With so-and-so is in this show and this movie and
yeah,
I don't know. I'm safe from that.
Yes.
I think I like how I switched my room around though.
Okay.
I think it's a little bit better this way. So I still need to figure out how to hardwire my computer in.
Mm-hmm.
So that way, you know, during the week when I'm at work, hopefully it won't bog down as much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I haven't been doing any crosswords or anything. Kind of boring.
No, but you've been spinning and stuff. I haven't really been doing any arts and crafts things.
I've been holding out on this.
Okay.
For the dogs. So I got one of the Furminators for short hair dogs.
Oh, okay.
Dogs. Because Klaus is a huge shedder. Like,
yes.
Crazy. I have dust bunny tumbleweeds of his fur throughout the house.
Yes.
5 minutes after I just cleaned it.
Klaus is when you like pet him and then you go, oh, lots of fur.
I have a new dog. So I got that and I went outside and I brushed him off and I just let his fur fly for the birds to make the nests.
Mm-hmm.
Win-win, then it's not in my house. There was a lot of fur that came off and
you're not spinning it?
No, I'm good. I still have all that alpaca to process. I don't know what I would do with dog hair.
Yeah.
I don't want a blanket of his hair. Really. And plus, what wasn't there like PBS, one of those things where it's like how to spin your dog's hair?
Yes, it was a Nitty Gritty with Vicky Howell.
Yes.
Yes.
So where you're spinning it for your dog to like.
Yes, when they were spinning it and then they were making it into a sweater for the dog.
Yes.
So it was wearing a sweater of its own fur on top of its fur. Yes.
So.
And they had to take the fur after they had like gotten it ready to spin or whatever. And they had to present it to the dog to see if the dog like sniffed it and would like accept it or like get aggressive, I guess, or whatever, and be like, no, I'm not wearing that. Yeah, it was like a whole 30-minute episode.
Yeah, so every time I brush the dogs or the cat, I think of that like presenting it to the dog. And like they don't get aggressive. So yesterday.
No, mine would probably eat it. If I stuck her dog fur in front, she'd be like, snack.
Klaus walked away, found one of his tufts of fur in the backyard, and put it in his mouth. I'm like, don't eat your hair.
So don't make him a sweater of his own hair because he would eat it.
But aren't you supposed to like Blend, if you're gonna knit something with the dog hair, aren't you supposed to like blend it with something?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have to blend it with something. I don't know.
I don't know. I don't need, I have enough dog and cat hair that gets into my knitting and spinning. I don't think I need any more.
Yeah.
So,
So,
yeah.
so anyway, so you brushed him outside.
Yeah, and I had like so much hair and he
Yeah.
tried to eat it.
Oh,
Was
okay.
pretty much it.
And then was
worked
he,
really well.
I was gonna say, how is it doing though? Is he still like shedding like crazy, or do you have to go do it every week or every couple days,
I
or?
don't know. Hold on, Klaus. I only got like 3 or 4 dog hairs on my hand.
Oh, well, there you go.
On it, so it's all over the place. Now I need to try it on my one cat because the 2 pit bulls, they don't shed.
Right.
The 2 cats don't really shed. It's just Klaus and Charlie.
Oh.
So, yeah.
Lucy is a low shedding dog, so.
Yeah, well.
You brush her, you get like a little tiny tuft, and that's it.
Oh no, I was like getting like huge amounts from him.
Yeah.
So.
That's how our first dog Buster, how he used to be. Like he shed everywhere. We would have tumbleweeds of his fur all over the house.
Yeah, it's crazy stuff.
He was like part golden retriever. So.
Klaus is part. He's 100% Klaus.
Klaus is like part horse.
Yes. Oh.
Yes.
I was talking to one of my coworkers, and we both agreed we both need to get more active on Instagram. So that's one of my goals.
Okay.
Because I have not been very active.
I posted yesterday.
You did. And I glanced at it.
You liked it. And then you're like, I didn't see your post.
Sorry.
Well, I've been posting my socks on Instagram.
I saw that today. I don't think I even like that.
I've been posting those, and then
no.
And I don't have any really holidays that I have socks for to do my whatever holiday sock countdown right now. Plus I'm at home and it's like 90 degrees outside. I'm not wearing socks.
Easter?
Yeah, but I don't really have Easter socks.
I think I might have like 1 or 2 pairs.
I don't think I have any Easter socks.
Oh, noes.
I know. I have like Christmas. I have Thanksgiving socks. I have Christmas socks. I have Valentine's socks.
St.
I have St. Patrick's Day socks. I have like patriotic looking socks for those holidays. You know,
You have a lot of Halloween socks.
I have Halloween socks. Yes. I don't think I have any Easter socks.
I think you need to work on that.
I know.
Yep.
I think it's usually because by Easter I'm like, I'm usually in my capri pants, and then I don't wear like my, longer socks with capri pants because because that's not a look I'm going for.
It might be now.
I saw, okay, and this is something that I saw that was like an article on CNN.com, and it was talking about Walmart and how they're noticing shopping trends lately, and how Walmart is noticing that people, like, they are selling shirts and tops like crazy, but they're not like selling bottoms like pants and skirts or anything. They're like, they've noticed an uptick in the selling of like things you wear up top, and like a downturn in things you wear in the bottom, which just to me means that everyone's like in their pajama pants and like a nice shirt for work nowadays because everyone's working from home on video calls.
Yeah, I don't normally even put on a nice shirt for work because we don't normally do video calls.
Oh, yeah.
We do audio calls.
Yeah.
Because I have
all of mine are video.
Well, so my work computer, it's a Dell and it's a laptop. And like when you open it up, normally the camera's up here. Mm-hmm. So then you have like a nice face thing. Mine is down here, so it's like, hey guys, what's going on? And that happened to me one time because I was like, where's it at? And it was like all chin. I'm like, oh. Yeah. It was horrible. Please don't use that video or that picture for the thing.
I know. YouTube's gonna be like, what's the picture we should use to put
Like, I'll find that one. Don't worry.
which thumbnail? That's the one.
Yep.
Yep.
Well,
All right. Well,
I think that is it for me.
yep. I think that's it for me too. Hopefully I'll have something I'm actually working on next time. So
Hopefully I'll have something
weeks.
finished because I finished everything.
you'll be like, and here's sweater number 1 and sweater number 2 with matching cowl hat.
Like, hold on.
We'll record again in like 2 weeks. You'll be like, wait, I made myself a whole outfit.
Here's my wardrobe change.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I'll be like, I made a dishcloth.
Well, okay, it did take me 2 months to do that green sweater
Yeah.
because I started in January. So, yeah.
Yeah.
I
Anyway,
just want to throw that out there.
well, we will be back with another episode sometime soon.
Yeah.
We don't know. We'll find out.
2
few weeks, maybe.
weeks-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, yeah. And anyway, in the meantime, you can find us on YouTube.
I just stepped on his paw.
And
Not step. I touched his paw with my foot.
you can there, and he's like, I'm happy. He's like, that's it. I'm going behind you now. I can't. That's it. I can't do this anymore.
Taking my ball and going home.
You're all in my space all day, every day.
When do you go back to the office?
To have this whole place to myself, which is a lie because Klaus did not have the whole place to himself.
Yeah.
So anyway, you can, in the meantime, you can find us on YouTube, Two Crafty Stitches, the Crafties with a K. And also, we each have our own Instagram, which Sandy's going to be more active on hers, and her Instagram is
Knits and Bits.
and mine is PearlyGirl75. And I think that's about it. Oh, we have a Twitter. We have a Twitter that basically we just post when there's new episodes. I don't even know if I did that last time. I think I did. I'll check. And I also post or try and post like a little tweet that says like, hey, we recorded today. So, you know, anyway. And
We'll
that's also
put it
Two
up
Crafty.
soon.
Yeah, that's also Two Crafty Stitches. So,
Okay, well, happy crafting, everyone.
all right. Bye.